Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Sean Anderson, and on this edition of Coach's Corner, we have Coach Larry Degan with us from the Pohai cross country team, and a little bit later, Josh Allen, the head coach of the Ponca City Wildcat football team, as they get ready for a big rivalry game with Enid coming to town Friday. The cross country team, they are headed to Carl Albert in Midwest City Friday for a big meet. There's a couple of meets that have already happened, including that big home meet on the 24th, and Coach Degan is with me. And Coach, it's another exciting year. You're 2 weeks in already. Big meet in Enid on the 15th, that home meet on the 24th, and you've got to be proud. There are several reasons to be proud of the athletes, but also proud of course, the big tent that Phillips 66 donated. It's a world-class tent. It's a tent that you'd find at some of the bigger schools that you travel to. You have that now, and you also have a banner at the finish line. This was a new addition. Tell us about it, please.
Well, I'll tell you, Sean, we've had great support the last couple of years. Like you said, Phillips last year bought us the tent, which is just amazing. And it was, we used it as a memorial to Coach Cheney, because Coach Cheney had given so much of his life to the program, and we did that. And then this year, CASA was of K County and Noble County, I believe it is. They were going to have a 5K race and had a banner holder built for them out at the Votech. Steve Bookout built that and did a great job. And they offered to allow us to use that for our home meets. And then a couple decided they wanted to pay for the banner. And so we have a really, really nice banner. So we've upgraded quite a bit in the last couple of years as far as, people donating things like that.
Wow, it's just incredible. It looks fantastic. I've seen the pictures, and Coach Degan is super excited about that for good reason. And your athletes are into it. Okay, we're 2 meets in. You're headed to Carl Albert, of course. By the time you're watching this, chances are the meet is happening today. If you're watching this on Friday, September 1st, or after that, it's already happened. But Coach Degan, tell us, bring us up to date on your athletes, the state of the Ponca City High School cross country team.
Well, I'll tell you, they've done really well. It's been, like for everyone, it's been very hot and humid. And so the times haven't been exactly what our kids want them to be, but we have a freshman this year, Justin Thompson, who's running on the varsity team. He's an amazing young runner, and we just have high hopes for him. Noelle Lauber on the girls team is back this year, and she came out last year for the first time as a junior and qualified for the state meet. And so She's back and doing great and just being a great leader. But we have some really good freshman girls. Trinity Regner has run really, really well. We've had a transfer. Chloe Del Real has come in. She's a senior, just doing a great job. There's many of the kids that have just given so much, But also, I don't want to not mention the fact that so many of the parents have come together because we need some things. We need new uniforms, and Phillips helped with that. We've got some high school uniforms, and the parents just all came together at our meeting the other night and just came up with the money and said, order those junior high kids some new uniforms. And that was amazing. They just opened their checkbooks and said, let's get this done. And so they're on the way. It's checks in the mail, you hear those things, but we're hoping that they get here soon and we'll be able to use them this weekend. But the parents, the Booster Club has just been amazing.
Wow, just incredible. That kind of support is invaluable.
It is.
To your program. So the next home meet, when can we all get out and
we only have one meet a year at home, and so that's why it's such a big deal. When we do have our home meet, everybody has one meet, and so then you go around everybody's meets, and it's a lot of work, but I tell you, mowing the city allows us to use the area, the marina area out by Lake Ponca, which is just one of the prettiest places in anywhere, and we have to do a lot of mowing to keep the paths mowed. But we had at least 4 parents come up and offer to donate their time to bring their own mowers out and keep those mowed for our kids. Wow. And that's the kind of support that's just it's incredible support that the parents are willing to do just whatever it takes to make it the best we can make it for the kids. So
Yeah.
we're very thankful for that.
Well, they're working hard, not only out there running, but also in the classroom. And
Yes.
you've got to be proud of that.
Yes, and some of the kids, the job they do in the classroom is incredible, and especially when you add the time that they've got to spend running, and they've got to do some of this on their own. They're not gonna be a state contender by just doing what they do in practice, especially in cross country. It's a process. You've got to get miles on your legs, and we can't take them out during athletic period and run them, 50 miles a week. It's not going to happen. But kids that have put the time in over the summer, and then they get up there. We've got a group that's getting up on Sunday mornings before church, and they go out and get a long run in and get in and have time to make it to church on Sunday morning. So those kids are showing some real dedication, and it's going to pay off toward the end of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Degan with me, the Pohai cross-country team. Carl Albert, that big meet, what are you looking for at that meet?
Well, we're going to see some new people, and that's good. The first two meets have been smaller. They were 2-mile races. This will be our first 5K. And so we'll also be running against some of the larger schools in the Oklahoma City area. And some teams from Tulsa will come over. So that'll be a good gauge to see where we are right now, and maybe where we need to be. So
what's upcoming after the Carl Albert meet?
After the Carl Albert will be the Putnam City West meet, which is also down in the city area. It's down by Lake Overholser, and it's a really good meet, and you get to see a lot of the bigger schools like our size, and so that'll be a really good test there as well. And then we'll go to Choctaw, which will be a new meet for us, and I understand it's a real wooded area and it's a fun place to run, so we're going to try that. That'll be a little bit different. Then we'll go to Claremore, which it's a long trip for us, but it's a really good meet, and it's a good one to watch because it's a big, huge, basically a big, huge circle, and you can kind of see them out there. But it's just, it allows you to run against Jinx and those people over in that area.
Sure.
So we're getting a little, we go to the city, we run against those bigger schools, we go over there and we run against those. So it gives you a chance to run against everybody, see where you stack up.
And the big tent goes wherever you go.
Yes,
right?
It does, and it's really good.
Rivals anything any other team shows up
It
with,
actually
sure.
does. It actually does, and we're just so thankful to Phillips. Just people getting behind a team like this and doing those types of things it never ceases to amaze you that what people are willing to do to try to help the kids, and
Sure.
so we're very thankful.
Coach Degan with us from the Ponca City cross country team. Coach Degan, thank you, sir, for being here. Looking forward to having Coach Degan back with us right here on Coach's Corner. Well, stay close. Coming up next, we'll have the head coach of the Ponca City Wildcat football team, Josh Allen, right here on Coach's Corner.